Hello and welcome to a new vlog. My name is Larissa and today you are watching the last moving vlog. It's been a journey, but this is maybe gonna be the most fun vlog of all. Today is finally the day I'm gonna adopt a cat. I'm so excited. I have an appointment at 1 in the animal shelter and I have an appointment with 3 cats. I'm gonna meet all 3 of them and I'm gonna see which one fits the best with me. And then I can instantly bring them home if I want one of them. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. So yeah, I'm super excited to meet them. Let's go. So yeah, the tables are still here from the party, but they should be gone today. And then the new face. So here's already some stuff for my cat. We have to build that later. Got these gifts from Laura's mom. That's really sweet. I got this for Wall and yeah, for this. And I got some more stuff. But we have to go to the cats now and then we'll fix this later. So let's go. Oh my god. This is one of them. But this one, this one. Hi. He's so cute. Soef. Soef. Ja. Hoi aan. Hi. Oh, she's scared of the camera. Oh, this is Layla. And I'm thinking of adopting her, but she's a little shy. Hi. 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 Hoi. Layla. Hey, Snoepje. Snoepje. Okay, so that's done. I think it looks pretty nice. And it's really small but really tall, so it doesn't take a lot of space, but yeah, my cat is spoiled already. In the meantime, I think she's hiding under a couch right now. Oh, there she is. She's so cute. So I don't know a name yet. I still have to come up with that. It's probably gonna be something from a TV show because it's my cat. Her name in the shelter was Layla, but they mostly just make up a random name because she has been found on the street, so they don't know her name, they don't know her age. But there is a pretty sad backstory and also kind of the reason I chose for this cat. Okay, so little story time. I went to look for 3 cats. In the end they helped us really well, and yeah, the woman kind of asked like what my situation was. Am I living alone? Do I have other cats? Do I have a backyard? Based on that she would just like, yeah, see if there were other cats too which would fit with me. And I feel like we almost saw all the cats apart from some like really aggressive cats or cats who have to like, yeah, get adopted together, because this is my first house. I didn't instantly want 2 cats, but I do maybe want another cat in the future. I told her that too. But we noticed that was like pretty hard. Apparently most cats there either want to be like the king or queen in their own castle, so they don't want another cat with them, or the cats are so scared that they need a cat with them. It was kind of like there weren't a lot of options left of a cat who like could be alone for now but wouldn't mind the body later. And to be fair with her, they didn't know. And the story behind that is they found her on the street with a broken knee. Apparently she had some really heavy and I think expensive surgeries in Belgium. First of all, I'm just like, wow, I think it's so nice that they do it for like this cat who isn't even owned by anyone. And they were also like, yeah, of course you don't have to pay for the surgeries, we paid for that and all. I'm just thinking like in other countries they probably would have just killed the cat. Here they're just like, yeah, some expensive surgeries in Belgium. Then she had to heal for like a few months I think, and she got medication and all. And because all of that happened, of course this cat is traumatized. That's why she's also like really scared right now, why she's hiding under the couch. But I noticed in the shelter, like the first cat I went to look at, I actually didn't have an appointment for the black cat, but there was also one where the woman was like, oh, but this one would also maybe really fit with you. The thing with the black cat is, it instantly came up to me, it was really sweet and all, and great. But like, he's gonna get adopted. And I was really looking for a cat that was maybe a bit more shy, and like if people come looking for them wouldn't like, yeah, try to get adopted because they're scared, you know, and that's why they sit there longer. And I've been, yeah, keeping track of cats that have been there since the beginning I was looking for a cat. She was one of them until the end of January. It's like almost the end of February now. She had like pain medication and all, but ever since she's been doing fine. She doesn't need any medication anymore. She's just fully healed. It's just the trauma right now. They guessed her age. She's around 6 or 7 years old. I just really wanted to adopt a cat that was a little bit older and wouldn't get adopted so easily. Just like, I want to do something good for cats. I want to give a cat a second chance. And that's why I'm really happy with Layla right now. She was one of the cats that was there the longest up to now. Now I just kind of have to create that bond with her. I'm just gonna leave her alone for at least the first few days. I gave her a candy like half an hour ago and she came like out and she took it from my hand. So that was really sweet. She moved one time, she checked the litter box, then she walked to the living room and now she's under the couch. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk to her a bit so she can get used to my voice and she starts to trust me. I gave her some food already, so if she wants she can just get it. I'm gonna be filming her like the next few days a bit and yeah, see how it progresses. But yeah, I'm very happy with my choice right now. Yeah, you'll see how it continues. Okay, so I barricaded this entrance to the creepy attic room a bit. Because this is just like the attic room and it's fine, there's a door. But here's like half a door, the rest is broken. And I know that there's like, this goes all the way back to like there. Knowing this cat, she's probably gonna like hide there and never come out. So I don't really want that. Like I want her to get used to everything just like downstairs, not in the fucking attic where no one ever comes. So I think that works pretty well. I don't think she can jump over that. That's really high. I am literally scared to move. I am covered in cat hairs at the moment, which means she has been hugging me. Oh my god, oh my god. There she goes. I'm too scared to even stand up to get my camera, so I'm just filming this with my phone real quickly. But she's starting to explore. And she kept licking my hands. She licked both of my hands constantly. So she was just giving me kisses and it just kind of felt like she was being really grateful. Oh, I'm not sure if that's like true, but it felt like she was grateful I took her home or something. That's really what it felt like. Oh, oh, she's gonna jump. Don't know if she can jump that high yet with the knee and all. Oh, she can. Slay. Oh, but I have a thing that's covering my window, so she can't really look outside. Sorry, cat. It's fake plant. No use eating it. Oh, I now see like the black spot like on her back. Looks really nice. She's so cute. So there's already some progress. I didn't expect this to happen on the first day. I thought she would just stay under the couch. I have to say, I went to work upstairs for like an hour. Oh, she's running, she's running, she's running. Oh, food? She's finally gonna eat? Oh, I think she wants to look outside there, but I closed. I should open it maybe, then she can... First time eating? Litter box? Yeah, so I wanted to go take a shower like half an hour ago and now I'm sitting here scared to move, but she's finally discovering the house and I don't want to fuck it up. This is exciting. Hey. Look, this is what she keeps doing. She's just licking my hand and it's so cute. She just loafed down like that. She's a little loaf and she... Oh, she's scared. I think she's camera shy. She'll have to learn. Oh, but she just... Oh, I didn't expect her to do this already. Oh, it's going so well. She's even playing a bit. Oh, look at her. The talent. She's doing so well. There's even more progress. I am standing up and she's just sitting there and looking at me. And at first, if I was like taller than her, she would not come near me. She would like hide under the couch, and now she's just looking at me. Hi. I was just doing dishes and then she came out from under the couch and she started coming up to me and just wanting pets and aww. It's always Halloween, by the way. And then she started eating a bit. Aww. I finally had time to get my camera and put the battery back in, because every time I was just so scared to move that I just used my phone, and I know the quality is so different, but fuck it. I was doing dishes, started meowing and she wanted pets and all. And then I was done doing dishes and she kept meowing and I was like, what's going on? And then she kept walking towards the food bowls. I was like, do you want food? Because as far as I know, in the shelter they don't get wet food. They just get the dry food. So I bought wet food today just in case, and I put it in the bowl and she was so happy and she started eating it instantly, and now she's just eating so much, and I think it's going really well. I didn't expect all of this on the first day. I'm really happy about this. Look at her go. I don't want to get too close, but yeah, she's eating that food. Oh my god, she's on the couch. She's lying down on the couch. Oh my god. Happiness, pure happiness. Aww. You're so cute. Oh, she's still camera shy. She needs to work on that. Hi. Hi, cutie. Oh. Oh. She's doing so well. So, day 2. She has been sitting under the couch the entire day. But she came out for food 2 times. And I feel like in the evening she is like more okay with everything. Because then she comes out from the couch. And now she's playing, because I just went to my parents to have dinner there and see my other cats. And so I left for about 2 hours, and I feel like when I came back, she was kind of happy to see me back. So yeah, she's eating well. So I think it will just take some time for her to like fully trust the situation and just stop hiding under the couch. But I think there's progress. So camera shy. The moment I take the camera out, she's like, hell nah. But she does like this toy. I think she liked the feathers. It's stuck. I also just found out she really loves this mouse. Okay, get it. Aww. Yep, she loves it. Right now, naming her really is a struggle. I kind of have 2 things in my head. The first name is Leia, because in this shelter they named her Layla, and I don't really like the name Layla for my cat. And then my mom was like, but you like Leia from Star Wars, why don't you just change it to Leia? And it also kind of fits with her. But of course the cat my parents adopted half a year ago, I gave her my best name already. I named her Siri, but to be honest, she really is a Siri, so she deserves that name. My second option right now is Appa, because she's a white cat and she has like black hair. So I think it fits, but it's just like, it really sounds like a boyish name, you know? I don't know, it's such a cute name, I really don't know. So I'm kind of doubting between those 2 names, but I'm still open to suggestions. I asked on Instagram if people have suggestions, but nothing really has popped up where I'm like, yes, that's it. So right now, those 2 names are kind of my favorite. Also, one name, someone commented, I really like that one. Someone said Oreo, and I looked at her and it's just like, yeah, she's the colors of an Oreo. I was also trying to make up something with like cow, because she kind of looks like a cow. Yeah, but I couldn't really think of anything that wouldn't sound stupid. So yeah, I'm still kind of thinking about it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This vlog won't be ended until I have a name. Okay, I think it's time to let her explore upstairs. She hasn't seen it yet, because she was so scared. I thought, oh no, she doesn't want to. Thought maybe it's smarter to let her get used to that room first. I think she's scared to get past me. Come on, you can do it. You can go upstairs. Oh, exciting. Have you ever walked stairs before? Probably. You're like 7. Oh, yeah, there we go. Exciting. Go check it out. Ooh. Oh, it's Dad. Gonna follow her for a bit. Don't want her to get scared, so... Oh, she was checking out the bedroom. I came upstairs and she left. So I was just working. And then she came in and then she left. But she was here. She was just there. She's here. Hey. Hi. Exploring the office. Hi. She's really exploring everything. It's so cute. She goes to the bathroom again. So today she has been here for a week. As you can see, she's still like a little scared. She's running through the room a bit. When you walk up to her and you get too close, she doesn't really like that. So then she kind of runs away. But there has been a lot of progress. Like when you sit down, she comes lying next to you. And she even did that like after a few days already. I found out she has a Batman logo on her ass. Also kind of looks like a TIE fighter. Yeah. What is it? A TIE fighter or the Batman logo? And on the other side she has like a heart turned around, but you can't really see it right now. She also really likes this thing. She's constantly lying in there during the day. And she isn't sitting under the couch constantly right now, which she did in the beginning a lot. Especially the first 2 days she just sat under the couch constantly. She came only out to eat. And the only thing she doesn't really like is strangers. So yeah, one day my parents... don't worry. One day my parents came by and then she just hid under the couch again, and a friend came by and at first she hid, but then she sat with us on the couch even. So I'd say she's doing very well, and I'm gonna give her some food right now. Oh, wait till it's done. Oh, your head is full with it. So yeah, you all must also be really wondering about the name right now. She's been here for a week and I finally made up my mind about the name actually yesterday, I think. At first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to name her Leia or Appa. It's my favorite Star Wars character, so why not? But I don't know, I didn't really feel it or something. And then I was like, Appa, because she kind of looks like an Appa. So I feel like I actually named her Appa in my head and I was calling her Appa. And then one night I made a list of like all the possible names I had in my mind. And I think it said like Bean from Disenchantment, Asami from Legend of Korra, but I feel like it was a little too long to like constantly shout at your cat like Asami, you know. Then I also thought of Ewok. I thought that was also really cute. And then the other one was Shin, and Shin is my favorite character from the Ahsoka series. And my friends were all instantly like, oh, but that's also a really nice name. So kind of the battle went on between Shin and Appa. So in the end I made an Insta poll. 58% voted for Appa and 42% voted for Shin. But then I started thinking like, but hey, everyone knows Appa, barely anyone knows Shin, like at least from the people I know. I don't know a lot of people who watched Ahsoka. So then I'm like, okay, if so many people still voted for Shin, while they probably don't even know her, they're actually voting for a name they like and not for a name they vote for because they know it. If I thought about it a bit like that, in my mind Shin kind of won, but I was still gonna like make the decision myself, and then in the end I was like, okay, but Shin sounds really nice. And now I just sometimes call her Shinny and it's so cute. So I kind of made up my mind about that, and yesterday was the day I was like, yeah, okay, it's gonna be Shin. So her name is Shin now, and yeah, I think she's feeling good here. She also discovered upstairs, but she is still a little scared upstairs when I'm there, so I couldn't really film that. And oh, now she's gonna run past me again. That's one thing that she does. She still like runs past you really fast because she's scared you're gonna do something, but I don't know. think she's getting used to me, and she's getting used to the house, so that's all good. And I think with that I'm going to end this vlog, and it's not just going to be the end of this vlog, it's going to be the end of the entire moving series. I had a lot of fun making these vlogs. I still have to edit all of them, and I've been living here for a month now, so I started filming them 2 months ago, so I have still no idea what they're gonna be like, but I'm gonna start editing them soon so they can come online. But I felt like the cat was just like the final addition to my house, and now that she's here, it just feels complete, you know. So for me, the moving vlogs are done now. I mean, I'm living here now, I'm used to the house, the cat is used to the house, so yeah. So yeah, we're already here, the end of this vlog series. It was a pretty long journey. It was like 7 vlogs in the end, I think, so more than I expected, to be honest. At the moment I'm recording this, we're already like 6 weeks later again, so yeah, she's doing really well. Since like 2 weeks she started sleeping on my bed every night. It's really cute, and yeah, she's just doing really well, and she's like really getting to know me. She still kind of runs away when I walk into her direction, but I think that's just like a normal reaction from her because of all the stuff she's been through, but for the rest I noticed she's really less scared of me. She just sits next to me, lays down, and wants me to pet her, and I feel like she just really likes attention. She's just a little scared of strangers still, so yeah, if there's like any visitors, she's still sitting under the couch. But for the rest, yeah, she's doing really well, so yeah. I actually do have to end this vlog with some very bad news, and I have to say it's a little hard to tell this. There's nothing wrong with the cat, don't worry about that, but I am gonna have to move out, and I get this might come as a bit of a shock because you've just watched 7 vlogs of me moving. I know this vlog was already pretty long, but I'm just gonna do the story real fast because I'm pretty sure people want to know what and how. The story is I'm renting this house from a company that rents out houses that are going to be demolished eventually. The whole idea behind that is that the rent isn't super high and you can get like a full-on house like I just got. So yeah, I think we all know how hard it is to even get a place for yourself in these times. And yeah, this was kind of my only way to like get something without having to wait for 3 more years. And I just instantly fell in love with the house. The thing is, they promised me that I could live here for at least 1.5 to 2 years. And they were like, they sounded so sure about that. And I have to say in the end, I had a new viewing recently. They really didn't know. So it's not their fault, I'm not blaming them. I just think the woman shouldn't have said 1.5 to 2 years, because that's kind of why we took the house in the end. Because we did our research, and online it said that they would maybe still demolish these buildings this year. And when we asked it, they were like, yeah, but there's still a lot of things that need to be taken care of. There's bats here apparently, and they're a protected species, so they can't like demolish anything until the bats are gone. A lot of things they still had to arrange, so she was like, yeah, it's gonna take at least 1.5 to 2 years. In the very first week, the neighbor comes up to me, and he's just like a renter that has been here for a lot of years, so he has a little bit more rights than I have. And he has this letter, and he's like, I got this letter, and it says I have to get out at like August 1st. So yeah, obviously instantly a lot of stress. And I was like, okay, shit, then I can only live here for half a year. I mean, still better than 3 months, but yeah, I was still like, oh, because I had that 1.5 to 2 years in my head. So I was stressing a bit. Then we called the company, and they said like, no, don't worry, those are just rumors, because they didn't know anything as well. They thought, yeah, it's still gonna take like at least a year. Then it like already shortened down to a year, but at least a year. And I was like, okay, a year is also okay-ish, as long as I don't have to move out now, you know? And they were like really calming me down. They were so nice on the phone. I think 3 weeks later, I got the letter that I had to move out at the end of April. It's now April 11th, and I have to move out April 25th. The nice thing about this company is that they always try the hardest to give you a new place to live. That's what they did. They called me a week later after I got the letter. We got this new place for you. I was like, where is it? And then they named the most criminal city in the south of the Netherlands. And I was like, maybe not. And like at first I was scared to say no, because I was like, these people are really trying to get me a place, and if I say no, I won't have a place. And then I talked to my parents about it, and they were like, you're not gonna take that place. So I called them back the day later, and I was like, listen, I'm sorry, but this is just not a town that has my preference. I gave you my preferences. how big is the chance that something is gonna come free in my preferred towns? They're like, 0. If you deny this now, you're not gonna get anything, and then you're gonna be in trouble because then you have to get like storage for your furniture and you have nothing. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'll take the risk because I'd rather go back to my parents for a few months than live there. 1 week later, they called me and they were like, okay, you're really lucky. A girl is moving out in one of your preferred towns. Do you want to get a viewing? I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to get a viewing. And then we found out it is the street next to my friend Finn. You saw Finn in my vlogs. So Finn and I are going to be neighbors. So that was like the first thing where we were really happy about. Okay, so we were like, okay, that's a plus. And then I had the viewing 3 days ago. And it was a bit of a shocker, actually. It is again a house. And from the outside, you're like, okay, just a house should be fine. We went in there. It's a house that's also like 100 years old because that's mostly with these houses that they, rent out. And it looked like that at least since the 80s, they had not done anything about that house anymore. The doors, all the like bars, like the windows and the walls, everything is yellow. These people smoked inside and it's all yellow. So that instantly gave it a really like old look. And we were like, oh shit, where did we end up? But at least the girl who lived there, apparently she put a new floor in it downstairs. So it was still kind of okay. Then we went upstairs. And apparently the girl that lived there, she didn't even live upstairs because she was like, it's too cold upstairs. So she just put her bedroom like on the down floor and all of that. And we went upstairs. And the woman who was giving us the viewing, she was like, back in time. And it was like we just ended up in the 80s or something. The floors were like bright orange, bright green, the wallpaper super old, the windows, like the sides, they were made out of wood, like a really tiny like glass in it. The only nice thing was that the backyard is really big and really nice. Like this backyard, I wanted to sit outside a few times and it was kind of terrible because there is so many bugs because the house next to me, like on this wall, I'm always thinking like, oh, that's kind of creepy because behind me is the same room, but it's like completely dark and empty and you get what I mean. So there's no one living here next to me and the house is like boarded up. But it also means no one is taking care of the backyard. So all the bugs from that abandoned backyard go to my backyard too. So that is like kind of terrible here. So the backyard there, amazing. The girl who lived there, she was also at the viewing. It appears that she is moving to another country. I think she was talking about Australia, I don't know. But yeah, her plans sounded pretty exciting. And I was like, okay, nice. But that caused me to get, a place to live. Funny thing, the girl moved there from the place where they wanted to give me a place first. And she was like, yeah, I moved from there because it was such a criminal city and there were like shootings, like people were breaking in and like in 1 week, 3 times someone broke in and one time there was like a shooting or something. And I was like, oh my God, I am so happy I didn't accept that. So yeah, I ended up accepting the house because I don't really have another choice. Then like we kind of started thinking about it and we were like, okay, you can just paint the doors or like try to get rid of the yellow. We can just like make my bedroom in one of the 3 rooms and just remove the floor there and put a new floor in it and the rest can just like stay like that because it doesn't matter that much. If you make something out of it yourself, then it should be fine. So we were kind of like, okay, after like that shock we got on Monday, I'm gonna move there soon. I do have a lot of mixed feelings right now about the moving vlogs. When I found out, I think I just started editing them. And I was like, okay, but I made 7 vlogs. I'm not gonna not upload these vlogs because of this. Because I really like the vlogs. They got really fun and all. I hope you all like them too. And I'm also like, okay, to look back on it one time, that would also be fun. Like, it was still my first house, and even though I only lived here for 3 months, which is super short, it was still like, also getting the furniture, just getting all this stuff, and it was still like a journey on itself. So I'm still really, glad I got to share this with you all, and something to look back on for myself too. The only question that I have left now is, okay, I'm not gonna do another full moving series, because this time, we're gonna work in the house, and we're gonna have to do some work, but I don't have to buy new furniture, I don't have to adopt a cat, stuff like that. But I am thinking like maybe we could do another house tour when it's all done, and if you guys would like that too, please let me know in the comments. So that's that. It feels a bit like bitter to like end like this, but I was first like really doubting, should I tell them or should I just end the moving series and then be done with it? But then at one point you're gonna notice that I'm gonna have another office, and at first when I didn't have another place, I felt really bad about it. I think I cried all day when I got the letter, and then I was like, I don't want to tell this to anyone. I just want to keep this to myself, and I'm just going to upload the vlogs anyway. First I was like, should I even upload the vlogs? But now, ever since I got a new place, I feel pretty okay with it all. And we're just going to move one weekend, and it's all going to be fine in the end. And a good thing is, like, in the new place, apparently it's a really stable project. They said they are going to take 10 years for it, so I think I can stay there like way longer than I stayed here. So I'm just gonna hope at least 2 years, but I think that's gonna be fine. Of course, you can never know for sure, as we've seen here. It is like one of the things you sign for, and it's kind of messed up that that's the only way for people my age to get like a place to live nowadays. But it is what it is, and I have to say I do really like that you can get like a full-on house for like really cheap rent, because where are you gonna find like a full-on house for yourself as like a starter? So that is one of the positive things. I really like that. But yeah, it does have a downside, and I am one of the unlucky people who instantly experienced that downside. I have lots of friends who have lived in houses from this company too. I think the one person I know who lived the least long in a house was 1 year. And for the rest, all the other friends I know, they all lived in their house for like at least 2 or 3 years. I think one of them even longer. So I only knew good stories about, yeah, living like this. And yeah, I became one of the unlucky people. But yeah, like I said, getting a new house. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to tell you. So that was a moving series for now. If you liked it, then please leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you thought of it. And then maybe I hope to see you in some of my reactions. And otherwise, maybe a new house tour. Hope to see you then. Bye!